What the fuck was that?
You've never done that? If you mash A, he comes up.
And I claim to know everything about this game.
This game has such a weird pacing. Don't you fight another boss right now?
Come and get some, Eggman!
It's like a photo shoot. He's like, hey guys, like, and it's Eggman!
Oh, you mean we get to play as Sonic now in the Sonic game?
Oh yeah, but it's a boss fight, my bad.
Did you just skip the cutscene?
I did not mean to.
That was basically the end of it. Like, he was like, check out my egg golem, and then Sonic's like, what?
What?
And then you have to fight the egg golem.
This boss fight's cool. It's a cool idea. Again, I don't know why they throw 2 boss fights in a row at you, but whatever.
I mean, it's like, just, you know, some variety pacing.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I do like when games do that. I'm like always kind of into that.
Like, break the rules. Like, you don't expect it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like
I mean, if it was like a really fun and engaging boss fight, I'd be all about it, but...
That's why I really like, what you would call it? That's why I really like Paper Mario, like, T2YD. Because it always feels... Oh, fuck.
Like, every chapter is, like, all over the place.
Yeah, and it's like, it makes it memorable, at least, because you're like, you don't expect there to be a chapter where you literally don't fight anything, or a chapter where you lose all your partners.
Isn't the only enemy you fight in the train chapter the boss?
No, you go to Riverside Station or whatever, the halfway point, and you do some fighting there. That's where you get Super Jump, or Ultra Jump, the one that makes you spring.
I remember there's like a speedrun clip of some like runner like playing that game.
Oh god, he gets yelled at by his mom.
Yeah, and his mom is like, what are you doing up so late?
Yeah, and he's like, shut up, mom, like, that's what I do. Have you ever seen the one with the Rayman Let's Play, or speedrunner?
Go on, slap me, do it!
Yeah, he's like, okay!
And then the dad shows up and he's like, what's going on here?
It's so sad. Wait,
yeah,
when does he...
Ultra J, man, he's one of those classic LPers, but it's like, what are you doing, man?
Fucking,
Okay!
Yeah, okay! I'm sure he can't live that down. Or it's like, what's that one guy who gets like really, he throws chairs all the time, he gets really angry.
What did the fuck? I reblogged it on Tumblr. I think you posted it, or like not posted it, but you reblogged it first. Like Yandere Dev, like him getting mad at Cuphead.
Oh, it's yeah. Oh god,
did that really happen? Was that really him?
Yeah, apparently. And no, the best thing about that too.
Is that guy ever gonna finish that game?
I hope not. The best thing about that whole thing is I love how it's an out of context scene, like it's just one of his deaths. I never realized how funny that is. If you took like, if you just scrapped like the 50,000 times he's tried it to like the one time he just gets hit once and then just turns it off, it's so funny. Oh boy.
Like, people getting mad at video games is my life.
It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, Sonic just catching a ride there. Like, me on the way to school or something.
Yeah, me just about to like catch the train.
Where did like Knuckles and shit already get on the fucking like the ship though, and Sonic was just late?
I love how like it's like the most like absurd concept. Like, how do they get to space? They don't use like a teleport or anything. They literally like fucking.
Eggman uses a teleporter though. Like, I don't know why these guys have to take the ship.
Yeah, I don't. And it's like a real shuttle. It's like an American like. Shuttle.
Like, that was a real space launch thing. Oh,
Yeah.
we should shut up. This is the best cutscene in the game.
Oh yeah.
Man is hiding.
Wait. That's stupid.
What?
Is everyone alright? We should be landing soon.
That was my favorite part of that Pro Jared video. Is he actually like had a script for this entire scene?
Oh yeah, like he has like portraits of the characters as they talk over each other. I'm sure this all like mixes perfectly in the Japanese version, but it's just so real here.
That audio mixer better not have gotten paid a dime. Like,
Dude, I hope he got paid $1 million.
I could do better than this.
I'm sure you could, Richie, but would it have been as memorable? Would we still be talking about Sonic Adventure 2 if it didn't have all this bullshit?
I think the voice acting alone could have helped it. Like, maybe it wouldn't have been as like those like funny moments, but I think the voice acting's still quirky enough.
That's probably my favorite delivery by Tails in the whole game, by the way. It looks like he bailed.
Yeah, is that where Knuckles went?
Yeah, I mean, the script realized that he has no place with these characters and their plan to save the world, so he just left.
I like the mouths in this game. They're like these like creepy looking holes in their face.
They look better than the SA1 ones. Those ones are like all over the place.
Yeah, they look okay. Sonic's design in this game is very interesting.
He's got noodle arms.
His spines look like hair. Someone like my friend Katie said that, and I was like, Holy shit.
They do have jiggle physics. Like all of the characters, like every part of their body that kind of extends, like Rouge's wings and that hair they've got on their heads, like they all jiggle kinda.
Yeah, it's just interesting that like.
And so do Rouge's bat booties.
Oh yeah, bat titties.
I'm a gamer.
Hot gamer. What is Knuckles like? Oh, he's probably his spines like move.
It's designed
Yeah.
to reverse the energy field inside the Chaos Emeralds and blow up.
What were you saying?
It looks
Just
so
trying to
real.
pay attention to what Tails is explaining to me right now.
Oh yeah, this is his master plan.
You find the
He's got a
controller
fake
room.
emerald. I don't know how he made it, but he just kind of did.
Switch the Chaos Emeralds when the machine
The emeralds in this
is
game look really.
right.
Yeah, they're cool. I remember there was this. I had a Sonic Adventure figure. Oh wait, this is the part. Hold on.
Yeah, the echo.
Why does it do that?
Because girls, am I right?
No, why does it echo?
Because they're in like an empty space station. It's lonely. You
It,
know?
it did not seem like that. Why did nothing else echo? I didn't realize it
Yo,
actually
they
did
blew
that in
their cover
game.
so Eggman knows they're here now.
I thought that was just in that audio clip I had. I thought that was so stupid looking.
No, that's the game does. I'm
Oh.
sure like the cutscene guys just thought it would be funny, so they had it echo. Because Amy's stupid.
I guess so. Amy can't complain about their friends ignoring her, even though she's like helping.
He's not helping. She doesn't. I mean, okay, she probably does the most important thing in the whole game, convincing Shadow to like help them save the world. Because otherwise, they all would have died.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I never thought about that. Amy literally saved the day.
Yeah.
I mean, she barely did anything. She says like one word, and that like triggers Shadow to like remember his actual promise to
yeah.
Maria. Because the whole time he's like, yeah, Maria.
Can I get this though?
Yeah,
I can.
Rest in peace, Omo Chow, eternally sucked into that
Oh
black
yeah.
hole. Yeah, I was going off about deep SA2 lore for a minute.
Sorry, did I interrupt you?
Shadow's a deep character of the NTG.
He's not.
He's not really, but
It's cute. I guess it's like it's fun for like a Sonic game to have like a character with like an actual like damaged backstory and was like a
Like, I
clone.
think for this game, like, it begins and ends perfect. Like, they should not have brought Shadow back. Because there's literally no point. Like, his story begins and ends here.
Yeah, I never really understood that. It confused the hell out of me. Because I remember him dying at the end of the game when I was like a kid when I played it. I was like,
He does die. Like, he dies, and it's like, they just bring him back a game later.
I mean, I suppose it's because he was popular, but like,
I know. Fucking pussies.
it's just like that's everyone's explanation. I hate it. I always want like a legit explanation whenever I'm like, yeah, like why is Shadow back in Heroes? And they're like, because he was popular. I'm like, no, like, why is he back?
If you really want to know, they actually explain it, quote unquote, in Shadow the Hedgehog, but it's so stupid.
Isn't it like the actual Shadow in this game was like a clone or something?
No. Okay. So, they really brush it off. Like, Eggman just kind of says he recovered Shadow, and it's like, okay, how? Like, where was he? Like, they kind of allude to maybe, like, the Shadow in Heroes was a robot the whole time. Like, that's how
Oh.
Heroes ends.
Oh!
You go to, like, Eggman's lab or something, there's, like, all these Shadow clones, and it's like, was the Shadow we were playing as a fucking android? No, it's
Hell? Wait, that's how Sonic Heroes ends?
That's like how the Team Dark story ends. Like, they find all the Shadow clones.
What? I had actually no idea.
But then, like, Shadow the Hedgehog gives the revelation that Eggman was just making a bunch of Shadow clones, but the Shadow you're playing as for, like, those games is the real one.
So, like, timeline-wise, Sonic Heroes takes place right before Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yeah, like, Shadow the Hedgehog is pretty much instant.
What the hell?
Because it picks up and he's like, Shadow the Hedgehog, who am I?
Who
And
is,
then the
like,
whole game
who is
trying
the
to figure
Doom guy from that game? The one that was, like, the black monster
Okay,
thing?
yeah, they make up some stupid lore for Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, you know how, like, the whole deal of this game is that, like, Eggman's grandpappy went crazy and tried to kill everyone?
Yeah. Oh my
Like,
god.
That was pretty hype.
That scared the shit out of me. That was so loud.
They basically made up some bullshit that I haven't beaten Shadow the Hedgehog, but I'm pretty sure I know enough. Like, it goes like this. Like, Gerald Robot, before he went crazy, like, all of this technology and shit, like how he was able to make Shadow and all these space gizmos,
Yeah.
he got the ability from the alien's Black Doom.
Oh.
And that's about it, I guess.
What the fuck?
Like
Okay.
Shadow is part alien, basically. They reveal in Shadow the Hedgehog. Like he's got like alien Black Doom blood in him.
Now, is that why you can do like black magic, chaos control stuff? I never really understood. I know chaos control is just using a chaos emerald, but is like, what's the difference between that and like supersonic?
I don't know, man.
Like,
I
is
mean,
it,
Sonic uses chaos control in this game.
yeah, but like, is chaos control only because you have one of them, or is it because you're like, dude, look how good I am? Fug. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, man.
Fug. Okay.
That was a Dark Souls moment. You gotta land on that platform. You made it. And now you just match the B button. I probably butchered a lot of that. I'm sure the Shadow the Hedgehog lore gods out there are gonna like get on my ass.
the video game lore people, yeah.
Like the Shadow the Hedgehog is
The timeline friends.
it's cute, like, but I'm not gonna get everything. No way. I got 2 of them, but I couldn't see myself getting everything in that game.
It's true.
Oh, we're going to the Chow Garden, by the way. You picked up the key.
Oh god, I did not mean to. Oh well. I like Tails in the Chow Garden anyway.
Yeah, you actually get to walk around as Tails, and it's like, wow, Tails.
Oh my god. Let's check out the Chow Garden.
Yeah, I have this crazy story when it comes to the Chow Garden. I'm not sure if it really happened. But, like, okay, so I had
Tails
this
controls
chow,
so well!
right? You can fly.
What were you saying?
I remember when I was younger, I could never figure out how to unlock the Dark Garden, even though it's as simple as just raising a Chow with a Dark character.
Yeah, it's weird because I didn't even know that existed. I played a lot of Chow Garden when I was a kid. Not a lot, but I just remember like my brother liked it a lot. Oh god.
But like, how me and my brother thought we had to go about to unlock a Dark Chow. Like, we thought we had to be mean to our Chow, so we kept like throwing it like at the wall and stuff.
Oh my god.
And eventually it just disappeared.
The Chow?
Yeah, like we threw it at a wall and it didn't come back. And like we were like, oh, okay, I guess it's just gone now.
I love how
And
like
eventually we did unlock the Dark Garden, and the Chow was just in the Dark Garden. There
oh,
it was. Like it got teleported there or something.
that's so weird. It's so weird. The fucking how like
I'm not sure if that really happened. Like that might be just some crazy video game fever dream I had, but like I
Yeah.
distinctly remember that.
No, there's like some weird things in video games like that I remember. I was just gonna say, I like how the story paces itself. It literally just like left off on a cliffhanger for like Sonic, like it was like
Yeah,
Amy's been, and then like,
point.
and right to fucking like like Knuckles is like bullshit. Meanwhile, like filler episode, like I don't care.
But dude, Knuckles has got to get the Emerald Shards. Somehow they're in space.
Oops, oops, oops. Yeah, why are they in space?
On Earth.
Fuck. Wait, why are they in space?
How
How'd they get up
I mean,
here?
the cutscene shows like the ship kind of like dropping them everywhere. So maybe you're recollecting the Emerald Shards you already collected back on Earth.
Oh my god. How does he piece it together? Does it just come together? Do you ever see it actually come together? Also, where is this
Yeah,
one?
haven't you beaten this song, by the way? Did you even use a hint?
Yeah, it said on the beacon or something.
Mm,
I usually
when it
just do
says
this.
Beacon, it's talking about those glowy lights.
Fuck. Hey, I found one.
No.
2 more left.
No, I'm busy.
What was that? What's that one? Have you ever seen that Tim and Eric skit with the celery man?
No, I haven't seen enough of Tim and Eric.
Oh my god. Jump from the star.
I'm glad that they came up with the genius idea for fucking Mad Space by just reversing the hints.
It's so stupid.
Like, as if that level wasn't complicated enough.
Yeah,
It
like,
felt
do you really? I remember that. I always thought that was in this level, actually.
No, this level is actually very simple.
Yeah. Just
Apparently there's unused voice clips of, like, Omochao saying, like, stuff about, this is the something or other meteorite, so they were gonna make this level more complicated. But they chose not to for some reason.
yeah, it's already fucking big enough. I was just gonna say. Yeah, okay.
A lot of meteorites.
Oh, cool.
I think this might be on the ground. I'm not sure. It says a lot of biggest and fastest.
What did it say?
That was a long one.
How do I rotate them?
You have to wait.
Are you kidding?
You know what you like doing in a Sonic game.
Biggest and fastest rotating meters you see after using the spring.
the spring. Is there only one?
Are the meteors like set? I always thought they were random.
I think it's talking about like meteors in the ground, maybe?
These ones? It said after you use the spring, and the only real spring is right here.
I don't understand why you can't walk through when that red thing is going.
Yeah, I don't
Like there's like
really
an
get that either.
invisible wall down.
Yeah, I never knew. I never like registered that it was like actually was an invisible wall with the red lines. I just thought it was like always like a glitch. I thought my game was always busted.
This game's pretty well made.
Yeah, totally. Controls alright. This is actually one of the few times I've actually been paying attention to the way it controls, and it's smooth.
You've got a lot of space to fly around with.
Yeah, you especially Knuckles for some reason just feels nice. He has a good momentum to him and stuff. Yeah, level design definitely not the best, but
Probably.
I've played a Hat in Time. I know good controls.
You should probably play more of that game.
Yeah, you should. I'm sure by the time this goes up, you'll be done with it, because I'll make you play it.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I've got like a bunch of other video games I need to play.
True. This is like one of those times of the year. I'm trying to beat as many games I can before Mario Odyssey comes out.
I kind of want that game to be bad so everyone's just like, wow, a Hat in Time.
No, it can't be bad. I don't mind that game being like worse than maybe a Hat in Time or something, but it can't be bad. Like it's like one of those games.
I don't know, man. 3D World wasn't very good.
I was watching. I like 3D World. I don't think it's bad. I don't think they can. I think they're already establishing this formula in the game that is like almost flawless. Like it's going to be fun. And coming off of the other games they've recently made, like Breath of the Wild, I feel it's like a shoo-in.
You like that or something.
I think it's fun, and I think it's a good, like, fun romp. Like, it's just a fun game to play and mess around in. And if that's all I want in a Mario game, so if they're learning anything for Breath of the Wild, this game will be flippin' good. I was just gonna say, but yeah, no, I literally took off, like 3 days after Mario Odyssey comes out.
You like asked in advance?
Yeah, and apparently, we have a new, like, store manager at my job, and he did the same thing.
Oh my god.
I keep forgetting to mention it to
That's
him.
like those old stories in Japan where like people called in when some fucking Dragon Quest game came out or something.
Oh yeah, it was actually that. Yeah, apparently there's a whole thing about like how when there was back in like the early to late 90s, whenever a Dragon Quest game came out, there was like that was like the most called out workday. I was like, damn.
Wow, these Japanese gamers have no taste, am I right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's weird how popular Dragon Quest was. Like, it's kind of hard to fathom because never
Apparently
really.
Japanese people are just really into grinding and shit. Like, I don't get it.
I can't. Fucking Dragon Quest is not always that fun. The one on the PS2 is really fun. Oh shit.
Which one's that? Like,
It's like
7?
7 or 8. Yeah, I think it might be 8. Actually.
Is that the one with the poof?
Possible. I don't know
Never
what you mean by that.
It's like, never mind. Enough said.